Hello, this is Mr. Loftus, and I'm going to show you how to play the product game. And I'm going to walk you through the video of the game that's already been played between Frank and an unknown opponent. So you're only going to see Frank's results, although you will see his opponent's choices. So the product game, you start by choosing two numbers. You'll have some markers. I'm going to stop it right there. You'll have some markers, and you'll just move the markers over two numbers, and those will be multiplied together to get an answer that you find up here on the board. So Frank's going to start off with 2 times 6, which equals 12. So he gets the 12. The object of the game is to get 4 X's in a row. Up or down, left and right. Diagonal doesn't count. So you can only move one of these, and you notice that his opponent just moved it from the 2 to the 3. So he gets 3 times 6 is 18. That's not going to show up on this video, but somewhere else his opponent is writing down 3 times 6 equals 18. So now Frank's turn, for Frank's turn, he's going to move either the 3 or the 6. So it looks like he chooses to move the 6 to the 7. So now he has 3 times 7. He'll write down 3 times 7. And then he'll take the 21. I can see why he did that, because he's trying to get 4 in a row. His opponent moves either the 3 or the 7. And his opponent is thinking he's moving the 3 to the 4. Now he's got 4 times 7, so he picks up the 28, which is a good move for his opponent in red. So then Frank moves the 7 to the 8, and he writes down 4 times 8, and he's got 3 in a row now, 42. His opponent is going to have to do something to block him, possibly. So it looks like he moves the 6 to the 8, and he picks up the 48, blocking him. So now Frank moves the 6 to the 1. Now he has 1 times 8, kind of moving in a new direction. 1 times 8 is 8. He picks up the 8. His opponent can move the 1 or the 8. So he moves it to the 9. And now Frank can move the 1 or the 9. Frank moves the 9. He picks up the 3, so it's 1 times 3. That blocks his opponent from winning, because he would have been able to get 4 in a row. And the red opponent chooses to move either the 1 or the 3. He moves the 1 to the 5, picking up the 15. And now I'm going to stop this and see if you can predict where Frank's going to move to win the game. Which one is he going to move? He can move the 3 or the 5. And by the way, he can move the 3 to the 5 to pick up this 25, but that's not what he's going to do. He's going to move the 3 to the 1. So that's 1 times 5. Which is equal to 5, and he's now got 4 in a row. and that's what it takes to win, is 4 in a row. You can play this game against an opponent, or you can play it, I provided a link, and you can play it on the computer. Either way, you need to keep track of the evidence that you've played. And the evidence is right here. This is what you're going to get credit for when you're playing game 2 this week. You're going to play 8 times, so I'm going to see 8 times you're going to have a list of the multiplication that you wrote down when you were playing the game.